You bring up an example that I think is indirectly there. Something that I noticed as a great example of what you shouldn't do is I've seen an insurance company or two having apps and having ads about the apps for filing a claim. Now think about it. Someone, like he said, just gets in a car accident. Are they really going to be looking in the App Store for their app? Right, they're going to be browsing the web, but they're not going to install the app. They're not going to install the app, and they're just going to go to the mobile site. So why did you build the app? It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, maybe if part of the idea is to say, oh, my brand has the coolest stuff, that's the only reason I can think of, but it certainly doesn't make sense from a usability point of view.
So there's an argument brewing here. Go ahead, Scott.
I'm not sure it's an argument, but I would say that as a consultant, one thing that I've come to learn the hard way is that sometimes your users are not who you think they are. They're not necessarily your customers. They're also your stakeholders, your shareholders in the case of a company like that. The competitive space, so what are the other brands doing? How do you have to look in their eyes at a trade show, you know? So there are really... Exactly, and it's a relevant one, right? So when I design, I realize that I'm not only designing for my clients' users, I wish that was the case, because then they'd have the best experience, but I'm also designing for my client, right? You have to make them happy too, they're a user in this case.